Hello YouTube, it is Friday and I am driving home for Memorial Day weekend. Today's vlog is going to be Q&A. I'm doing rest days on Friday, so there'll be no running, but it's a great time to answer questions. So I got a question a few weeks ago from a viewer that asked if I could explain the details behind my relationship with mental illness more on the vlog. It's a great question and I'll do my best to answer it. It has a large influence on why I'm doing this. So just a fair warning before I get into this, I'm not a psychologist. My mental illness totally destroyed my social filter between me and the outside world. We all live internal lives, but we also have to communicate to the outside world. Let me explain. I couldn't emote, I couldn't translate the words and feelings that were going on inside my head through my face, through my body language, through my voice, the inflection of my voice, the tone of my voice. Say if I'm talking excitedly or say if I'm talking sad. These are the types of things that really help liven the connection between you and somebody else. So this is what I did not have. It's like this, I even knew on how poorly I was doing. Extremely awkward. I would have a horrible time finding the right words or thinking in my head as I was having a conversation or thinking in my head in general to find points to bring up in a conversation. I'd have a hard time finding the right words or emotions to express what I wanted to say. And this all started generally in high school. Pretty much it had a devastating effect on my life. You spend a ton of your time around social situations when you get out and you're doing things. Many people may not be able to relate to this, and this is kind of like the best way I could describe all this. That is my relationship with mental illness and what my mental illness was about. When you're in a bad mental state, it's also hard to get out of it when people can't connect with you. So this is interesting. So that was my relationship with mental illness, and that occurred from all throughout high school and through half of college. Now, did something change? Yes. I've recovered from that. Because I went through all this, I was always into my thoughts and I was always thinking about, what's going on and trying to understand human behavior. I came to an insight to understanding my thoughts and modeling my thoughts by a certain model. So let's call this the fundamentals. All of a sudden, I not only came out of my off mood, but I came into an on mood. So on. I started to experience emotions again, be able to communicate better. I also express myself through my body language better and have more confidence. It just all came together and clicked. So this miracle, like literally this is a miracle. The whole concept of that in psychology, this is called cognitive behavioral therapy. Like the mood disorder, self-diagnosed because I could feel it and I lived it. And the cognitive behavioral therapy, self-created, but it worked. Fast forward the rest of my college career, I was in my on period, loving life. Things were just back to normal and I was good. I kind of got greedy because I discovered this way of being able to understand your thoughts and change your mood because of it. I tried to optimize my thoughts. Then I started messing around and changing my fundamental model. All of a sudden, graduation in college, and I felt extremely awkward again. I was very confused, where I started spiraling back to my off mood. And now I didn't know it at the time, because I thought I was optimizing my fundamental model of thinking. And I hope this doesn't sound crazy. I can only describe it to you in the best way possible. Back to the story. So then I started to downward spiral stuff because I was like, what's going on wrong? I kind of lost hope of trying to optimize anything. And I was like, screw it. Let's go back to my fundamental model that I had originally had. And what happened next was amazing. It worked once again. The only problem is it took so long to come back on again. It's still occurring to this day. And I'm almost fully back, but literally for a whole year, ever since the fall back to now. It's been a roller coaster ride. That is where I am today. Here's the craziest part, is that it could be seen in this very own vlog itself. Go back to vlog 1. You can watch a majority of the vlogs before this, like 1 through 30. Much, much better than it was, about a year ago. And it's super hard when you're vlogging because it's all communication and it's all enthusiasm. Like, you could see possibly right now how much better I'm just speaking to the camera, but I can't wait to get my mood back on. And that's why I'm out here vlogging, is because I can see the dramatic impact of how it could change somebody's life, that many other people have other stuff going on in their lives. And like, if we could understand the brain better, then imagine the change that could happen in this world. Like, even my parents were saying, oh, you should smile more, give more enthusiasm. But I was still coming back from my off period. The vlogging experience is all personality. In this environment, it was like very noticeable to pick up on that maybe disconnect, because it was such a high energy level to speak to just a camera in a room. And I can almost feel right now the energy is golden compared to vlogs 1 through 30. And I hope you can feel that too. I can make my video better, I can make my audio better, but I just have to wait to get my mood back. I was doing a lot of hard work before, but nobody was watching, and I was still trying to raise money for a good cause. But when I communicate better, now will my channel grow? Is that a bad thing, that somebody going through mental illness cannot raise money for mental illness because they cannot communicate well? Anyway, yeah, I should probably wrap this up. Please, if you have anything to donate, and you kind of, can get a sense of respect for this story, donate to the link below. Like, share this video. It helps get the video and content to people that may, have the money to donate, or who may care more about their relations with this problem. I'm trying to do my best out here. I hope I answered that question well. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekends. So, have a good day.